Welcome to Cam Look, your twice-a-week chance to visit online with the Cincinnati Art Museum. Each Tuesday and Thursday, a staff member or volunteer will present an object from our permanent collection and pose questions for discussion. Please check back at 10 a.m. on those days for a new work and a new conversation. Hi, I'm Susan, a docent at the museum, and today we have a bit of a mystery. I'd like to present this work by an artist whose name I do not know. You'd think he'd want to take credit. There are some nice details here. The unknown artist has captured the sheen of the bow tie, created a lush look for the fabric of the jacket, meticulously detailed the watch chain, and even illustrated the man's 5 o'clock shadow. The expressive raised eyebrow may be artistic license, but it does give this gentleman character. So just who is this august figure and what's his connection, if any, to the museum? There's a clue in the background. The building, titled Lafayette Brewery, was owned and operated by Friedrich Billiods, an early brewery established by Billiods, and his cousin in 1832 was destroyed by fire in 1847. The brick structure pictured replaced it and still stands today at 24 West McMicken Avenue. Billiods immigrated to the United States, arriving in Cincinnati when he was 37 and already familiar with the brew industry. He was born in Alsace-Lorraine, an area known for lager-style beer. This method required cold temperatures, which in Cincinnati restricted brewing to winter months. His brewery was the first to dig subterranean vaults to help create insulated cold spaces. They further increased their brewing season by installing intricate piping systems to circulate cold water and ice throughout the vaults to decrease temperatures. The vaults and plumbing were more basic than in the photo, but you get the idea. So that pretty much sums up who the portrait is of, but what connection, if any, does he have to the museum? It turns out that the brewmaster at the Lafayette Brewery, John Hauck, married Billiods' daughter. John later established his own brewery. Business must have been good, as his children, Luis and Amelia, had the resources to collect art. And wait for it, Amelia donated multiple artworks to the museum, including Last Flowers by Jules Breton and View of the Cathedral and Bridge at Montis by Jean-Baptiste Corot. Considering that 36 breweries operated in Cincinnati at one time, how many other treasures in our collection are separated by 6 degrees or less to the brew barons of the past? I may be reading acquisition labels more closely in the future. If you'd like to visit this particular beer baron, look for him in the Cincinnati wing. Hope to see you soon at the museum.